Greetings Internet, and welcome back for another early morning. Today's episode is the talent episode. And well, I want to share with y'all my personal talent. Contained within this little folder here are drawings. If you couldn't tell, like, I can't actually tell if that's going to be readable, but it says Doodles and Doodles Miscellaneous 2007 to present. And by present, that means like last year. So this chronicles my artistic ability from high school to a few years ago. That's a lot of paper. But yeah. Here's an example. Back when I was really into collecting stuff from like the 80s and 90s and stuff, I had a set of Mad Balls, which I'm sure probably not many of you know what those are, but here are the two that I had. I had Screaming Mimi, which is the baseball going like nah, and I had Hornhead, which was this random Cyclops. I just always thought those things were really neat, you know, the design on them, and they're like this foam ball, kind of like a Nerf ball, only shaped like a face. I also used to like to do a little fan art every now and again. Here we have Mr. Blick from Cat Scratch. Now, before anyone asks, I'm not really sure what's going on here, so I probably shouldn't be touching that side of the paper. But yeah, Mr. Blick, everybody. When I first started this doodle book, I was terrible, just like most artists starting out. Like, here's a couple examples of my first few attempts that I actually felt were worthy of saving. This one was literally just, I had a pair of sunglasses and I was drawing what was reflected in them. That weird old man looking thing on the corner, that was supposed to be me. And the rest of that was the classroom. Then of course we have one of my first cartoony drawings, if I can get that on screen just right, the fall guy. You know, just some random skateboarder falling to his doom. Yeah, that was from 2007. So then we skip ahead a bit. Here's about a year later. This random big nostriled monkey dude from 2008. Whoops, there goes some of my old drawings. Just gotta pick all that up real quick. These are just all the loose papers that didn't have, you know, 3-ring binder holes punched into them. Yeah, then we skip ahead even further. About 5 years later, and I was drawing stuff like Rocco. Not one of my best works, considering Rocco looks obese in this. But still, much, much better compared to the Fall Guy. Then, let's see. Where are some other noteworthy drawings in here? Oh. Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day. And if you can't read what that says, he's like, gonna get tanked today. Oh, damn it, I just cannot hold things today. And And then here's a drawing that holds a special place for me. This drawing right here, I drew the night that my mother passed away. I'm just on a roll with all this death and morbidity stuff this month. But anyway, just some random fox dude standing next to a tree, looking happy with, you know, clear sky with a cloud and some birds flying by. Yeah, that was a very dark day for me, obviously. But that's not what we're here for. So yeah, anyone out there who wishes to start drawing and stuff, you know, wants to do fan art and stuff, just get out there and do it. You'll start out, you know, no one ever starts out like, well, I can't say no one ever starts out good. No one starts out great. You gotta work your way there. Like, heck, even I'm still not very good, in my own personal opinion. Heck, some of my best work are simple, silly drawings, like, here's a random headshot of Michelangelo. Cowabunga! That was from 2011. Right, so that was 5 years ago. And of course, there's stuff like this drawing here, titled The Joker's Worst Joke. And you can't see him, but if you can see that ha 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 coming from the corner right there, that's where the Joker is standing, and he's saying, while he's got Batman tied up underneath a giant percolator, or old coffee pot for those of you who don't know what a percolator is, he's saying, I'm gonna need a lot of coffee to get me through this dark night. And Batman down there's just like, lame. But yeah. And I'm sure some of you would like to see more of my quote-unquote bad examples of drawing. This one's actually not that bad, but it's, you know, still proves my point. This is from back when I was really into the style of whoever did the work for Teacher's Pet, if anyone remembers that cartoon from Disney. I'm very sorry that these, yeah, that this isn't very good quality of my pictures and stuff. But yeah, this is all I've got for the moment. Alright, one last drawing and then I'm going to do my obligatory what I'm doing for breakfast. This Michelangelo who looks like a reject from Precious Moments. Cowabunga! Again. Okay, lad, I'm going to show you one more drawing. I just gotta find it first. Oh, come on, I know it's in here. It should be in here. Is it in the other side? Sorry, I just thought I had it like right where I could just easily get to it. Let's see, Come on now. No. No. No, I already showed you guys that one. Oh, well, this will do. The evolution of a drawing. Now, for this one, my cousin who was in the military, or still is, I don't remember if he's, officially out or not, but he was stationed overseas, and my grandmother, knowing about the fact that, that I can draw and whatnot, thought it would be cool for me to, make a Christmas card of sorts. So, I did. I took one of my cartoon characters, which I had named Dopey Dog, and I made him a Santa Claus type guy. Now, it's probably not very easy to tell what's going on here, but down here we have a Christmas wreath. Then we have one of my first attempts at trying to make him crouched down like he was going to be here, placing gifts under the tree in the drawing. Which, as you can tell, I didn't like this part because I X'd it out, but the foot that I had drawn, I really liked how that turned out. So I went back and I did some references standing in front of a window, or in front of my grandmother's fireplace, which had one of those glass divider things on the front of it, to keep it covered. And I would look at my reflection and said glass, and I would try and get the foot to look the way mine did at that point in time. But yeah, this wound up becoming that Christmas card. And it was basically this scene you see in the middle here, only the scene was much better. The chimney didn't look like that, and the tree was a little more defined, and Dopey Dog actually looked better than this. But yeah, what talents do you guys have? Little secret things not many people you know about you. Feel free to write them down in the comments below. And before this video gets any longer, since it's already about 12.5 minutes long, time for that promised obligatory what I'm doing for breakfast. And this morning, I'm actually having something that's kind of odd, but it's still within the realms of normal. I'm having peanut butter and jam sandwiches. And again, yes, there is a difference between jelly and jam. Jam is not quite as thick as jelly. But anyway, there's that. And if you're wondering why it's two different kinds of bread, this was all we had left of this bread. So that's the wheat, and here is the sesame seed. Alright everyone, on that note, and a glass of milk to wash it down. But yeah, on that note everyone, thank you all so much for coming back for another overextended episode of Early Mornings with Oxleymations. Cowabunga, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want. No, I'm not going to force you. Anyways, peace.